Hi everyone, I'm Dina Hagejos, Dr. Pete's wife. I also own Free Well. I'm a certified health and nutrition coach, doula educator, all-around encourager, and I'm excited because a new year is coming. And I know 2020 has been a lot for a lot of different reasons. And we've all thought about plans, what it means to have a plan A, a plan B, and no plans at all. We've learned and felt what it means to be agile and move with the flow. And I don't know about you, but I've also been thinking about 2020 in regards of feeling well and what it means for me and my family to feel well despite what's happening around us. So when maybe things aren't going all that well around me, how can I still feel well? And so I know this is a time where a lot of us are reflecting and also thinking about what next. How do we want to shape our 2021? There's a lot of different options, a lot of awesome resources, and I want to share a few things about my programs. I have two signature programs, Wellness in My World and Mother Well, where I really tailor them to your specific needs and what you want to get out of them, but they're a starting point for us. But I wanted to highlight a few things that I go through routinely and try to provide for my clients. And if this sounds like help for you, I'll let you know how we can chat afterwards too. But if you are craving some control and understanding, perhaps you are you've been struggling with your mood throughout the day, your energy level. You feel like your cravings are in the driver's seat of your nutrition. Perhaps you've been struggling with that. Or maybe you're just craving some control and understanding over the situation that you're now in. Perhaps you're about to welcome a new baby, or you're just postpartum. A lot of times we can feel overwhelmed, stressed, not in the driver's seat of these particular situations. And what I do with clients is I really work to empower you by education, thoughtful, distilled guidance and information so that you really feel like you have a clear understanding. How does my body work? What is happening? What is happening in this situation? What does it look like to welcome a baby or to be postpartum in this time? And so my programs are really about providing you control and understanding so that you can feel empowered in how you move forward. I also offer distilled guidance and education, and how to fully integrate. So you may be feeling overwhelmed with, I cannot just add another thing to my plate, or maybe you have trouble knowing where to begin or staying on a path once you do start. And so I really look to provide that distilled guidance and action plan week to week, month to month, depending on how long that we're working together, so that you can fully integrate. So it's not your life and all those things over here with your vision and your goals over here, but we're integrating them fully and they're all working together, which in the end really feels like a lot less work for you. If you're feeling frustrated, I hear this a lot, that holistic wellness is too crunchy, Dina. It's too DIY. It's way too time consuming, especially now. I get it. I have thought those very same things. And so I really work to provide customized, thoughtful, practical, holistic wellness practices for you and your family. I say holistic can be realistic. So holistic can be realistic. It doesn't have to be one or the other. And I'd say they're holistic practices for modern day life. So if that's something that interests you, perhaps we can work on that for you and your family. Also, I know a lot of people feel angry, frustrated with health and wellness right now. And as they think about that new year and their goals, it seems to be more about taking away and restriction. Well, I really like to bring in more intuition and more joy. And how do I do that? By getting that mind-body connection where it should be, and creating simple practices for you, again, week to week, month to month, so that mind-body connection is really strong, that inner knowing that you have, and it becomes more about you leaning on your intuition to know what's right for you, how to best nourish your body, your mind, your activity, all of those things. and create joy in your life and less about restriction. Those should and shouldn't, and I can't have this and I can have that. Let's take that away. Let's bring back more intuition and more joy to the experience of wellness. Also, flexibility I know is so important now more than ever, and where we meet, how we meet. I work with both clients in person and virtually, depending on your needs. They do not have to be local, so I have some clients that are not local, which is awesome. And so I provide flexibility in where and how we can meet, both phone and video, if that interests you. And we have a good relationship. So there is the benefits of a coaching relationship is that you get help in between our sessions. So you do not have to wait for that next appointment, but we are working continually. And as questions come up, troubleshooting, you have that guide next to you to keep your momentum going and to hold you accountable and inspire you along the way, so that if a simple question or those random ones come up, you have both phone and text support from me. And lastly, engagement. Engagement for you and for your family. I have some clients that really want to bring the wellness habits into their family and not just them personally. And so we have a lot of fun on how to create these practices and these exercises almost for them to do with their families to maybe fully integrate it more into not just their life, but their family unit as well. So you can involve the family. Again, holistic wellness in a realistic way. And how do we do that? Very doable, sustainable steps in growth. I'm after growth for you. I want you to feel well despite what may be going on around you. So when we can't predict what's going to happen in 2021, or as things come up, you're able to ride those waves and still feel really well and solid and set up for success and motivated, all of those things. So I really hope that 2021 is a year to remember for all the right reasons for you. I'm thinking of you guys. I am wishing you a wonderful year. If this sounds like something, if my programs sound like something that interests you, or maybe they would be great for a friend or a family member, I have had clients gift this to another person. It's a great gift. What a way to love and show some love and kindness to that person. You can let me know. I have a free discovery call that is a chance for us to connect, to talk, and some of these are done even by video if that's something you want. And it's a chance for us to connect and see first if it's a right fit for you, but also for me, because that is so important to a coaching relationship. And it's also a chance for us to figure out, okay, which program is right for you and how can we fine tune it and customize it to fit your needs and make sure that we're thinking of you in a holistic way and not just certain parts, right? So you can schedule that directly on my site through the links below, or www.myfreewell.com, or you can just reach out to me on my contact page and simply ask some questions and start there. I hope to hear from you. I have a few spots opening up come January, about 7 of them. So if it sounds like something that would be great for your 2021, let me know. I would love to hear from you, and Happy New Year.